Well, welcome back to the illiterate Greek. There's a familiar scripture that we've heard in Hosea, but it starts out with, "Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord brings a charge against the inhabitants of the land. There is no truth or mercy or knowledge of God in the land." That was verse 1, but in verse 4, the more familiar passage is, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you from being priests for me, because you have forgotten the law of your God. I will also forget your children." So knowledge is pretty important, but what exactly is it? Well, it's the Hebrew word dath, 1847, and it means perception, skill, discernment, knowledge. And it's closely associated with another word, yada, H3045, and that means to be intimately acquainted with something, to be skillful in it. So, I know President Trump. Not personally, but I know him. I know who he is. I know my neighbors, but I don't know them. And the point is, it's not enough to be casually acquainted with them, especially if it's the person you're going to marry. You have to get to know them personally, intimately. You have to be able to share your faults with them, and you have to know that you can trust them. And there's so much information and knowledge available in the world. Want an answer to something? Just Google it. Look it up in Wiki or all the hundreds of other sources. But what do all those things have in common? Google, Wiki, and all the others are all the results of the knowledge of man. And as I've said many times, Proverbs tells us the ways of man seem good to him, but their end is in death. So what's the answer? Well, you gotta ask that. In 2 Timothy 3:16, in contrast, we're told that all Scripture is given by the inspiration of God, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. And another one, John 10:10 tells us, the thief comes only in order to steal, kill, and destroy. And there's a whole lot of that going on in the world right now. But Jesus said, I came that they may have and enjoy life and have it abundantly, to the full, until it overflows. There's an old traditional hymn, "My cup runneth over with love." And that's what Jesus wants for us, is for us to overflow with his love. So there's a lot of information out there. And we need to know what is wrong, what is right, what is good, what is false. And this is the truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And no one comes to the Father but by him. There is no hope in anything else. There is death in everything else, but there is life in Jesus.